Hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming. Hope you're having a wonderful day. On this quick video, I'm going to show you how you can take a stencil that has absolutely nothing to do with any of the patriotic holidays and make something that does in fact look patriotic. So it's going to be super fun. I'm going to tell you all about it. As you're hopping on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, let me know if you have any questions along the way, feel free to sprinkle. I say that at the start of every single video. I have been on a little bit of a patriotic kick lately. We've been working on this summer patriotic porch sitter that I think could sit out all through Labor Day, really. It says hello summer and then it has some patriotic aspects to it. Just recently I showed you how to make these patriotic flowers. We made these adorable garden flags, which I hung the one I'm keeping out front. I've been working on this project right here, which is going to be super cute. It's not quite ready. I've been working on this one using a Walmart sign that I got for $12.88 for the front porch. So I've just been busy doing a lot of things that are patriotic in nature. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make some tea towels? Because who can't use more tea towels? I know I have a whole drawer full of them and I still always need more. But I thought it would be fun to make them in patriotic colors, but not necessarily with patriotic stencils. So, what I want to do before I show you this adorable tea towel that I made is I want to show you that Magnolia does have some fabulous patriotic stencils. Okay, here's one that I just got. I haven't used it yet. It says, God shed his grace on thee. This is the Patriotic Minis, which are out of stock right now, but they should be back maybe next week. This is a super cute one. It's called a subway tile, and it has all kinds of patriotic words. I've used this one a ton. This one says, God bless America, land that I love. It's really looking terrible, but it still works great. And then I've used this one a ton. This one says, land of the free, home of the brave, and it has a great flag. So you can use the whole thing or just part of it. And then I've used this one a ton. It says faith, family, and freedom. And then they have a couple more that I don't even have yet that are adorable. So at some point and I'll do it right now. I'm gonna find this post and I'm gonna pin my link, which is, I'm just sharing a real short one. Oh darn. Okay, I'm gonna have to just tell you what it is. If you want to look at anything that I've been talking about, you can go to my website, which is magnoliadiy.com. Just Magnolia DIY, like DIY Dreaming, magnoliadiy.com, all smushed together. Okay, so I am making some cute tea towels for all the patriotic holidays, and I'm using these, and I definitely recommend them. These came from my local Walmart. They're back in the craft section at my store. They may be somewhere different at yours. These are not with housewares, they're with crafting. And at my store, these are hung on the same area where you would find embroidery hoops and embroidery floss and that kind of thing, because a lot of people buy these to do embroidery projects. So this is Aunt Martha's premium quality flour sack towels. And these are so much nicer than your typical flour sack tea towels. They're much thicker. They have this great thing on the corner so you can hang them to dry. And they're just, they're around $2 a piece. This is a great tea towel to work on. So before I came live, I used this adorable stencil that it's this super cute camper, which campers are big this year. And it says home is where we park it. And then it has this super cute little banner. And then the trailer itself or camper itself is super cute too. So I ordered 2 of them because I thought it was that cute. I knew I would wear mine out, which look at it, it's getting worn out. And I would want another one. Okay, so before I came live, I did this. Hold it back up so you can see. And I just used red and blue ink. And then I used some blue medium-sized rickrack at the bottom. I'm going to tell you all about how I attach this too, because I do think it's important that you use the right kind of glue on tea towels, on something that you know for sure you're going to want to wash and dry, which tea towels, there's no point in having them if you can't wash and dry them, okay? So isn't that cute? I did the camper in red, I did the little heart and the home in red, and then I did the is where we park it and this darling little banner at the top in blue. This is ink. Okay, so we're gonna do another one. And I'm debating, so I wanna know what you guys think. Okay, should I do another one but reverse the colors with the little camper and the home is where we park it and the little flag thing, but I can totally reverse the colors. We can make the camper blue. I can use, instead of blue rickrack, I can use some of this red rickrack. Should we do that? Or, this is kind of fun, should we use the popsicle stencils and just go kind of winky wonky across the bottom of the page and make these in patriotic colors? It might be fun to do something completely different. What do you guys think? Tell me, camper or popsicles? Look how cute these are. And I'll take the first 5 answers that I see. Camper or popsicles. And I see one person that says yes, reverse. So I'm assuming that's a camper. I see another, Bella says camper. Okay, we have a vote for popsicles. Sandy says popsicles. Susie says camper. And Nancy says camper. Okay, I guess we're not doing popsicles, but these would be super adorable. This is a whole set. And then there's this individual little one that you could do in red and blue ink, and it would totally look, it would make it look patriotic. But we're gonna do this one, which is so, so cute. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do is open your tea towel, and you wanna make sure that you're on the right side. I actually did stencil something about a month ago where I stenciled it on the back. I guess I was just not paying attention, I don't know. But you want to stencil on the side that isn't going to have the seam, okay? And you also don't want to do your design on the side that has this little hook to hang it. And most important, you have to cut off these awful tags. I can't stand these. I know it's 100% cotton. I know it, well, I didn't know it was made in India, but I know I can wash and dry it, so I don't need that on there. Okay, so I'm gonna find the opposite side of the side that has this little hook, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm on the front. And I'm just gonna I'm working on my Wilton's cake board. This side is not gunky yet, but this side's getting there. So I'm gonna craft on this, although it would be easier for you to see if I craft on this side, so we'll craft on the gunky side. Those come from Walmart, and they're like 4 for $4, and they're great because when they're like completely filled with glue strings and whatnot, you can just fold them in half and put them in the recycle bin. Okay, so I'm putting a paper towel down, and then I need to figure out what is the center of my tea towel. I'm just gonna crease it with my fingers. It doesn't have to be absolutely precise. Okay, and then we'll lay this down We're not going to fold it over because we don't want the ink to run through the opposite side. Okay, and alrighty. So I've got my other part of the tea towel just kind of folded up here. And I'm going to put my little camper on. It's, mine look really crummy because when you do them with ink, they get a little stained, but they still work just great. Although they do look kind of ilky. This is the center. Yeah, close enough. Okay, and then let's reverse and put the little pennants here and then the words up above that. Let me scooch my paper towel up. All right. So I label the back of all these carrier sheets, and if you want to look, you can go to my website. The address, you don't have to have the specific link. This will take you to the main page and then you can wander around a little bit. It's magnoliadiy.com, all smushed together. So magnoliadiy.com. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of my stencils on right now, and we'll push them down good in just a minute. Make sure that our tea towel is laying flat. And then I have to make sure I remember what I'm doing here with reversing the colors. When it comes time to glue the rickrack on, I also want to show you this special kind of glue. I'll just show you a little preview right now. I use a SureBonder Cool Shot, which is a low temperature mini glue gun that's under $10. You can buy it everywhere. And I use their low temperature glue when I'm working on other things. When I'm doing fabric that I know will be washed, just to be sure that it's gonna stay, I use their special fabric stick glue for this glue gun. It is white, so I want you to be aware of that. It comes out white. Okay, and we're using ink for this project because there's absolutely no way that you can use chalk paste on a fabric project like this and have it be set so it will stay. You just have to use ink for this kind of a project. So for tea towels, t-shirts, pillows, tote bags, those kind of things that you might want to wash, you just have to use ink, not chalk paste. Okay, and I'm using the red and the blue ink, and the inks have white tops. Let me see, do you guys have any questions? Okay, and this is what this blue looks like. It's a great color. Just gonna stir it up. This pot of blue has lasted me so long. Okay, I'm just gonna use my little squeegee to pull some out. I'm working off of a paper plate right here. Can you guys see okay? Yes. And I'm going to apply this where our camper is. And as much as possible, I'm going to try to just put the ink on and not fuss with it too much, because that is when I make mistakes, and you probably do too. And that is when I can sometimes put too much medium on and it has no place to go, so it goes under the edges of the stencil and it bleeds out everywhere. So don't use too much medium, and don't keep going over and over and over your project. Just enough to make sure you've got your ink on, and to make sure that you have covered all your places, and then to pull the big globs off. That's all you need to do. Just looking. Okay, we're going to peek and see how this looks. I think I need a little bit more right super cute from the top. Okay, there's a little spot here on the door. Must have not been pushing down right there. And same with a little spot on this window. Otherwise, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, that is so, so, so cute. Okay, so we're gonna do the banner in red. We're gonna do the home is where we park it. Let me think. We'll do the home in blue and the is where we park it in red, and then red for the banner. What did I do here? I'm trying to remember. Because I want to basically do the opposite. Yes, red for the banner. Okay, so this is my red ink. And I'm going to use one of these squeegees that I've cut in half and then cut it in half again. So it's small, and you could also use the paintbrush squeegees. Those are great. This works too. Okay, I think I've got that everywhere it needs to be. Let's take a little peek. Perfect! Oh, that's so cute. I do think this project would be adorable with the popsicles, but I don't have any more of these tea towels, unfortunately. Okay. I think we're going to do the home part in red and the blue here, just so it goes red, blue, red, blue. Yeah. So. Hopefully you guys can see how super easy this is. I mean, seriously. And whether you camp or not, this is just a fun, lighthearted stencil, and campers, for whatever reason, are so big right now. I personally am not a camping type. I like to stay in a hotel and go out to dinner. I like to camp if I have a comfortable bed of some sort. But camping, even if you don't camp, this image of a camper is just really hot right now. And I think it's been kind of, I don't know, the last couple of years, it's been a really popular image. Make sure I get the top of the letters. Part I tend to miss. Okay, and let's peek and see how this looks. It's adorable. Super cute. Okay, let me get this ink off my hands and push the ink away so I don't accidentally get it on anything. Put the lids back on these. Magnolia has a lot of great colors of ink, and for this time of the year I would definitely recommend that you grab some red, white, and blue, because we're going to do a ton of projects with red, white, and blue. Okay. Here is what it looks like. And this right here is why we put a paper towel down and why we don't do it folded, because you can see the little bit that came through. Okay, so I will just fold that in half and save it for when it's dry to use to wipe my hands off or something. Okay, isn't that cute? Now I want to use some red rickrack, and I'm not going to take it all the way across the bottom. I'm just doing it across the part where it would show. So and rickrack does kind of tend to run, so once you cut it, you don't want to fuss with it too much. It wants to unravel a little bit. Okay. Scooch back so you guys can see. Let me put my camera down a little bit too. So what do you guys think? Is this the cutest stencil or what? Hi, Tammy. Hey, Lena. Hi, Kath. Thank you so much for the stars, Kath. That's so sweet of you. Okay, so to do our rickrack, if you are just joining us, then you probably missed my talk about this. When you're doing a fabric project that you want to glue something on with a hot glue, you want to use, and it's going to be washed. This will be for sure washed. You want to use a glue that is made for it. Now, it is a little bit more expensive, but this is Sure Bond fabric stick glue. You get 18 pieces for $3.99. I only use it for fabric pieces. Otherwise, I just use the Sure Bond. This is my hot glue gun, which is a low temperature hot glue gun. You can get it for Walmart for under $10, Hobby Lobby for under $10. I use just regular glue when it's not something that I know for sure I'm gonna need to or want to wash. Okay, so, and it is gonna go on white, and that is something I wanna show you. So let's just put a little dab here. And can you guys see that it is white? Which is not a big deal when you're gluing on something that is white, but when you're gluing on a dark color, it can make it a little bit tricky. Okay, so I'm just gonna, and also you're gonna have glue strings galore. I'm just following the shape of this rickrack. Pushing it down good. You could use a piece of fabric that maybe is patriotic. Ooh, I do want to show you some things I got at Walmart. So stay with me. Patriotic things I got at Walmart. It could be ribbon that has these colors, you know. It could be whatever. I really think that the thing that makes this look sort of patriotic is just the color scheme. And I guess a lot of people do go camping for the summer holidays. So if you have a cute camper, you absolutely need this stencil. Like one of those old-fashioned Airstream things. This would, you definitely need this stencil set if you have that. Okay, and I'm almost to the end. And I'm gonna put a little bit extra glue here at the end. So, this is what we have. Let's fold it. Let me try not to ruin it, but I'm going to fold it like the shape of a dish towel, just so I can show you how cute it is. I don't know, I like this one better, but I'm going to grab the other one and you tell me what you think. And then I'm going to remember to show you the stuff I got at Walmart for doing some patriotic projects. Okay, these are not heat set yet or ironed, so they're a little bit on the messy side. Tell me in the comments which one you like better. I like this one that has the blue camper on it better, and it has the red rickrack, but I think they're both darling. Also notice that I put the little banner on this one close to the trailer instead of at the very top. But super cute. It would have been just as cute to do a whole row going winky wonky, winky wonky in red and blue ink of the popsicles. Okay, so at my local Goodwill, they had, do I have the little things here? Okay, here we go. They had a bunch of bandanas that were $1 a piece. This one is really cute. And it was just with the, it was kind of by where they have their fabric that's already cut out. This one's really cute too. So I love to tear things. I love to make flowers out of things. So I've already been tearing this. This is the first one. And here's the second one. Trying to figure out what's the front. And here's something else I got. I think I may have picked this up at Target. You can also use just your traditional red and blue bandanas. So we could, I don't know if anyone remembers when we made the little skirts on the bottom of the tea towels, we could have done something super cute. In fact, I probably still could and it would turn out adorable. But anyways, that is what I wanted to show you. I'm gonna hop off in just a second and I'm going to answer all the questions. And if you want a link, like if you want a specific link to the camper and the red, white, and blue ink, just say link and I'll get that for you. And then I'll drop the Magnolia DIY throughout the comments in a few places so it's convenient for you. I don't know if you guys have any questions about this. Let's real quick, let me tell you what you're going to do to heat set this to make it permanent. So after it's dried, probably overnight, you're just going to take a hot iron, maybe on cotton, with no steam, and you're going to go over it, over and over and over and over and over it with a piece of parchment paper or another towel in between your iron and this ink. And the heat, when you do that with a hot iron, or if you have a fabric press thing, a heat press thing, you could do that too. But that just makes it so that this ink goes into the fibers and it becomes part of it. So it's completely washable, dryable, usable, until it gets super gunky, and then you can throw it away because it only cost you $2 or something like that for the tea towel. Alrighty. I've talked long enough. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for all the stars. That's awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I don't think I'll be live again today, but I do have a bunch of pictures that I want to share with you. So look back here later at DiyDreaming for that. Thank you for sprinkling. Oh my gosh, that's so helpful. Alicia says that she likes the blue camper with the red trim. Tell me in the comments, do you like the red camper or do you like the blue camper best? And I'll get pictures of these two laying side by side. But I would love to know which one appeals to you more. What did you get at Walmart? I got these awesome bandanas in a bunch of different styles. And they're great for making bows. You can make torn ribbons. You can do all kinds of things with these. And they're $1 a piece. This one especially is super duper cute. So, okay, I see people already saying which one they like the best. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Kathy. She says you're the best, Heidi. Well, I don't know about that, but I do love crafting. And I love crafting on Facebook for some odd reason. And I love it when you guys like what I'm doing too. So it's a win, 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 win. Okay, I'll see you guys later.